Alright, Leo. Hey guys, how are you? Welcome to your reading. Your weekly reading. I don't know, it's the weirdest energy just before starting the reading. It's like gangsta talk in my head and I can't get it out. Yo, what up? I'm like, where is this coming from? And I'm thinking, why is this going in my head? Like this, like real gangsta talk. You guys feeling a little gangsta? I don't know. It's really weird. I've come to notice that, like before you go in to do a reading, whether it's a personal reading or a general reading, sometimes like the atmosphere will just suddenly change, you know, and it usually happens with this. Once I turn the camera on, it's like, whoa, Leo is gangsta. It's gangsta right now. So, staying with that theme, we're going to find out, okay, let me say this the right way for you then. Where y'all at? Where y'all going, huh? Yeah, so where are you and where are you going? A more eloquent way to say that. But we can do gangsta. Leo needs to do gangsta. Okay, so it's going to be an interesting reading, I think, Leo. Wow, and you wouldn't even let me split the deck. You wouldn't let me split the deck. Oh my gosh, this is really weird. Okay. My goodness. Wow, and the underline. Okay, this is really interesting. Someone else had a really interesting, like the energy, this feels a bit like the Taurus reading, like the energy was very punchy. That's the best way to describe it. It's like really punchy energy. Okay, so let me get, I'm doing the Moonology deck, and one card is for like where you at now, and the other card is like where you going with this energy. The underline is full moon in Scorpio. It's time to release negativity. Maybe that's your way to do it. You know, maybe you got some in there. You need to just go out and you need to be gangsta. You need to get that out a little bit. Just let that go. Maybe you need to watch some gangsta movies and just kind of, push that out. Because what you really want to do, Leo, is you want to bring love into the situation. New moon in Aquarius. That's where you are right now. You want to bring love. That is never a bad thing to do. That is always the best thing to do. And maybe that'll get that gangsta down a bit. Yeah, right? Oh, that's so interesting. I always wonder why stuff happens to me. I'm like, no, my energy's good. Why am I running into this situation now? Yeah, okay. And I see it. It's definitely that. I have a little story for you. I have a little story for you. It was a good that I went on a long walk because it made me think about it for a while. So, as I just said, right, this gangsta energy and this wanting to bring love into it. So gangsta's kind of like aggressive, defensive, like hold all of that all in one, right? Like, got my defenses up, me and my hoodie boys. I can't even talk it. Like they got my back and I got their back and we're coming after you. Like that's like, to me, like that's gangsta. That's gangsta. But, you know, sometimes that needs some love. And the best example of that is not quite my story. But you think about, I think I saw a story a year or two ago, a while ago, about some inmates, and I think in the US, and they're on, I believe they're on death row, and somebody put a program together where they're partnered up with a dog. And that dog comes in like once a week or something. It's a regular schedule. The dog comes in and they're left alone with the dog. And at first people were worried. Like, these guys kill people. Like, these guys are really not nice guys is how they're pegged, right? And so the dog started coming in and it changed these guys incredibly. Because it was the first time in their life that someone had given them a life to look after. That someone had given them something to nurture. It was the first time that, and you know, and it was this innocent creature that loved them. Like nobody else loved them. Everybody else looked at them as, you know, for the things that they had done up in life up to this point, and some of them were pretty bad, right? Like you can't bring back another person's life. So they do also have a very heavy thing to live with once they become consciously aware of what they've done. But these dogs made a huge difference in these gangsters' lives. Because it was love. They were given love. Love was handed to them. Literally wasn't it? Love was handed to them. And it was up to them how they chose to either nurture it or reject it, and love was handed to them. And I'm really, this whole thing is really coming together now. Now I really understand. Like I really, I was just walking the dog again. Like, what is this? There's one little part of my neighborhood where I think people's incomes are a little bit tighter. They're a little bit tighter. They're a little more stressed. I grew up in that. I didn't come with any silver spoon in my mouth, so I am familiar with that. And this guy's got his dog running all over the place loose, and it's a different person. I don't know why this keeps happening to me. Now I know. So anyways, I'm approaching the house, and I'm like, I'm going to give them lots of space. I'm going to cross the street. I'm going to cross the street. Me and Lily, I'm going to cross the street. This time I didn't have my son with me, just me and the dog. And the little girl is there. She couldn't have been more than maybe 7, 8, and she's with her father. We can't choose our parents. And he's F this and F that, and it's like, oh my gosh. And yeah, because she's saying, you know, Dad, the dog, we've got to tie the dog up, I guess. And then he tries to get the dog, but the dog runs off on him around the yard or something, and he's like, F him, F him, F him, F him. And I'm just walking and thinking, you're a kid, what are you doing? So I'm just like I'm trying to stay in my lane. I'm trying to stay in my lane, because that's what I'm learning, like stay in your lanes. But then people come into my lane. So the dog came into my lane. And I tried, and I'm not, you know, people don't get, it was a small beagle. I didn't have to, I'm just like, you know, putting my leg out and giving it a little, like, go away. And then I had to pick Lily up. I'm just still thinking like it's a surface, and I've seen those, no, that's not right. I shouldn't say those people, because that's not nice either. But I've seen that household. There are kids playing with other kids too. So they're not really doing the whole isolation thing very well over there, that place. So I don't really want the dog touching me or my dog. And so the guy starts yelling at his daughter, you know, get the dog before she starts crying. I'm just like, I said, buddy, like, just, why does your dog have to be running loose? Like, especially like now, like, just like, oh my God, why do I meet these people? Why do I meet these people? So then I kind of, you know, it's sort of like, I can be the queen of bitchin' wands sometimes. I can. So I back up and I'm getting close enough so I can see what number house he is on the street. I'm like, okay. And I just said, that's good to note. I'm glad I know what number that is now. Like, you know, I had to push a button, didn't I? Yeah, I probably should have done that. But anyways, so I'm walking away, and then he says something back to me, and then I'm like, okay, let's just take it up to a better level. I say, sir, there is a bylaw about keeping your dog on a leash. That's all I'm asking. It's just, you know, and it's courtesy. I hope you have a good day. I walked away, and the whole way I'm walking with Lily, I'm thinking, you know, this is why sometimes I don't like humanity. It's just like, and I'm just thinking the way he was talking to his daughter, and I'm thinking, you know, he needs a phone call. You know, I need to lodge a complaint. And then over my entire walk, I started to soften. I looked at the clouds, the trees, I was listening to the birds, and I was trying to put myself in this person's position. And I thought, who knows? You know, maybe he's really stressed out. Maybe his bills are piling up. Maybe he already had a surmountable amount of debt. Maybe like, you know, maybe. There's probably all sorts of things. Maybe his parents were assholes too, and he doesn't know how to be any different, and, you know. So I just thought to myself, yeah, the last thing he needs is me doing that. The guy, if anything, probably needs love. He probably needs, like, and it's not coming from me, that's for sure. The guy is nasty mean. But he doesn't need me putting more weight on his shoulders, right? I mean, I can live with a stupid beagle running. But, and that's what I thought. I thought that's not what his gangsta, because I would depict him as a little gangsta. I would say he's a little gangsta. And yeah, you know, he was totally in the wrong. But I'm living a better life than he is, I think, at this point. I don't know. So maybe I don't want to be nice to him, though. That's not my job. I don't want him to get the wrong impression either. So, anyways, bring love into the situation. That's what I feel. Like there's something that you have your back up against the wall on. That's maybe making you behave the way you typically wouldn't. Maybe he doesn't typically, I don't know. Let's not talk about him anymore. But maybe there's something, like I feel like that happened so that I can relate to, yes, there's certain circumstances where somebody may seem very aggressive, or they may just seem like, you know, just like, why does this person have to be here? And that's kind of what I thought. Nobody really wants the world to think that about them, right? Like, that's not nice. That's not. I would like him to shine his sunshine. I would like you to shine your sunshine, Leo. And I feel like love. You need to put love in the equation somehow, right now. It needs to be all about love. It doesn't need to be about revenge or defensiveness or aggressiveness. If you feel that in any way about anything, something, it's time for love. Right? Because the bottom is it's time to release the negativity. And it could just be a thought pattern that you're creating about someone or something or a situation, and it's creating like a negative mindset for you. And that doesn't even exist. You know, half the time we think about all sorts of stuff. We come up with we have no idea. We don't. Yeah. So where you're going, the energy is gaining momentum. I think this is an important message, because whatever energy you want to be, whatever energy you're in, it's gaining momentum. Whether it's good energy or bad energy, this could be looked at in many different ways. That it's gaining momentum here. So what is it that you want to gain momentum? Do you want, right? Like me, I knew if I made that phone call, I was putting myself in that energy, and I really didn't need to. And that energy would have gained momentum. I'm sure would have run into more people like that person. So I decided, you know, I know that person needs a break. I think they probably need a break is what they need. And me putting more weight on his shoulders, especially if he's got kids. I don't want him getting aggressive, getting worse, right? You don't want that. I don't want you to do that either with something. Your energy is gaining momentum for whatever reason. Maybe it's a planetary thing. Maybe it's a manifestation thing. You're in a very good, you know, people are probably energetically manifesting things for themselves moving forward. You know, being in the Four of Swords, being in the Four of Pentacles, staying still, not leaving. So let's see, now that I've jambered on for a while, let's see what... Now I know, you know, whenever I have a situation now like that, I'm going to think, oh, I wonder what the reading will be about today, why I needed to have that experience. You guys are not even letting me do the cards the way I normally would do them. You really want your message to come out, don't you? You do. The cosmic egg. There's something beautiful. How are you going to approach the cosmic egg? This is at the bottom here. This is protected. It's protected just for you. It's just for you. So what is your true energy? I always like to think about that. What is your true energy signal? What is that? Because as you approach the gate of your manifestation, and it's not, what's the best way to, just, you know, okay, so let's just imagine it's a gate and you're walking through it, and it really takes place more in a physical sense of just approaching a situation or whatever, or that situation finally approaches you. So is it going to work out for you? Is this egg going to hatch? Because I always like to think that the universe, if it's something special, like a cosmic egg, it's really meant for you, and it will only be hatched out to your energy signature. Is that energy signature being influenced by, and has it been influenced by a lot of outside sources in this lifetime, to the point where your energy signal or signature, it's like a signature, right? You come up and you're going to sign it, and they go, no, that's not the right signature for Leo. You can't have this egg. You're approaching something very beautiful here, really meant for you, sort of a destined energy. How well that egg hatches out, I feel, it kind of depends on the energy you approach it in, because your energy is gaining momentum. You're moving faster towards this cosmic egg. So it's almost like this is a little time right now to just check how you're feeling. What are you moving forward in? Are you moving forward in with the open heart chakra? Or yeah, the energy's getting ready to clear here. Because you have, so for bring love into the situation, we have the deer. I just got the message of Bambi's mom. Aww. Oh, let's not go too far into that story. Oof, that's painful. But it's like that love. Oh, it's kind of like that other deck with the Mother of Pentacles in the tarot of this deck. And it is a mother deer with a baby. And it's a very strong, loving energy. Very beautiful. This situation requires love. Whatever you're involved in, it requires love. It doesn't require, really, I want to say, any other energy. No overthinking, no overdoing, no over anything. Just no over not doing too. I want to say that as well. This is a situation to be led by love. To put love into your heart, to put love into your intentions as you move forward. This is a cosmic egg and your energy is gaining momentum. So where you're going, energy is gaining momentum and the vulture has come out. This is a very good indication. The universe is literally doing with this vulture card what the universe can do to clear out past negative energies that are going to affect this rebirth. It's not even a rebirth. This is brand new. This feels very new with this cosmic egg. It's a new situation, new circumstance, new relationship, new something that you have not experienced before. New creative outlet for you, like something beautiful here that's just for you. And the universe is doing its darndest with this vulture energy to clear out things from the past that could have a negative effect on your, sorry, it's just an elderly couple walking. I hope they don't run into the guy with the beagle. But anyways, so, but yeah, this could really have, your energy is the only thing. I feel like if there's been a delay in anything, it too, with the vulture, it's almost like the universe is saying, hey, we're going to give you a little more time here with your energy, What is your energy signature? Because when you walk up to the gate where this cosmic egg is being held and protected, this is in the spiritual realm. This is like in the ethereal. This is not here yet. It needs to be, the energy needs to be released for it to be produced into the three-dimensional. So it actually becomes something three-dimensionally. The gatekeeper cannot be bribed, cannot be coerced, cannot be, no. You need, the only thing that gets through that gatekeeper with the cosmic egg is your signature. I feel like I've done something like this for you before. I think I've done it for Libra. Where you're approaching something and it's very, very important that you are in your true energy. If things have affected you in a negative way, or things have swayed you in the past based on other people's, based on, I guess, the, I've lost the word. It's really weird. Like, and all of a sudden I'm losing my words. I don't know if you're feeling like you're at a loss for words. Maybe words aren't what you need to convey what it is that you're going to do here. But it's as if, like, literally my mind has gone blank. It's the weirdest feeling. My mind doesn't do that very often. There's usually all sorts of stuff going on in there. But whatever people expect of you, like expectations, they've put those on you, or there's they have a perception of who you are or who you should be. And maybe that's based on labels that have been applied, you know, slowly and gently over the years, and you've adjusted and done this and become that, and, you know, this and that. But who are you? Do you remember who you were before all those labels went on? Like, kind of going into that energy. Like that little girl with her nasty daddy. Yeah, like, can we break the chain? Can we break the chain? Right? That was the only thing I could think of when I looked at her and I looked into her eyes. I just thought to myself, gosh, I hope you can see out of this and grow beyond this. I'm really hoping that for you. There's something here. You need to bring love in. Okay. Why? Oh, just, it breaks my heart more and more. I know, I saw in the comments, someone said something, you should have been a social worker. I could not have done that. I would have gone home every night and cried and drank and oh my God, I couldn't do it. Now I see last night when I took Lily for a walk, I walked that way at the same house where they were playing, he was playing with his daughter with a basketball hoop net thing. There was a young boy putting it together on the lawn. He couldn't have been more than 10 or 11. And it was cold and he was out there by himself, straddling this great big, like it was a new thing. And he was putting it all together, all by himself. We walked by, he was putting it in water, like he was out there. And I thought, oh. First I thought that's kind of good. I thought his father, seeing that he's willing, oh, you put it together. You want to play it? You put it. How do we uplift that, right? How do we, because that, I just wish I had a magic wand. I think I've said that before. I really wish I had a magic wand. Oh. I have a friend who's a social worker. She was I don't know how she does it. Oh my God. I don't know. Okay. We're going to get some tarot cards for this. Maybe there's someone around you who's in that situation. Maybe, huh? And that's the bringing the love here. There's people that really need it right now. And I know, like, our instinct, our, like, knee-jerk reaction is kind of like, I'm going to call that guy, I'm going to complain about him. And you think about it and you think, you know, I think he needs a break. He needs a hand. He needs something. I think you want to reach out to someone here. Oh, wow. Wow. Jeez. Talk about the momentum is gaining, the energy is gaining momentum, the momentum is gaining energy. I would put it like that too. Holy cow. Oh my gosh. Wow, you want to reach out to someone, Leo? Okay, the bottom of the deck is the Three of Swords here. Oh, see, like that's probably what that guy is. He's in the Three of Swords. However that is, his life hasn't gone the way he hoped or planned. I know at one point when I was walking with Lily, I was trying to talk myself through. I'm like, you know, well, maybe he has a job that he really hates. Maybe his boss is a total jerk. Maybe, you know, like maybe he feels like he has no control over his life. Anyways, you know, that's also his responsibility. But there's a lot of different ways you can have the Three of Swords. That your heart is just in pain, it's hurt, it's aching. Somebody broke it. You broke it, you put yourself in a situation, but like there's so many different ways that we can have that Three of Swords. That's the underlying. That makes so much sense to bring love into the situation because energy is gaining momentum. You don't want to go into this with the Three of Swords, right? Because that's what you'll manifest down the road. Like it won't, go into this with love. Go into this with love. I feel like I want to be with you somewhere. Like if there's someone that you want to approach, sometimes like, go, you can do it. You can do it. Go, stay, go. It's like, you know, like you're in the schoolyard and you're with your friend and like, I really like him. Like, go say hi. No, I can't. Go say hi. You know, like you need someone behind you. Go, you can do it. I feel like I'm saying that to you. Like you can do it. Go and say hi. Go say hi. What are they gonna do? They're just gonna say hi back. That's all. And you go, the clouds look nice. Oh, see, I would say that. I would be like, the clouds look nice today, right? As opposed to, most people go, oh, yeah, I guess. I'm such a dork. Okay. The Ace of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Four of Cups. I know I do. I quite often walk away from many conversations thinking, oh my God, they must think I'm such a dork. Okay. The Ace of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Four of Cups. I feel like you have a lot of passion here, a lot of drive. I feel like you are sitting in this energy, a little bit Nine of Pentacle-ish, held up in quarantine, feeling a little bit bored. Maybe the person you want to go towards is feeling that. I feel like it's a person. I'm really getting that energy. I know in a few of the other readings this week, it's gone a little back and forth for some people. Like some people, it felt like an opportunity may and definitely work. Like for Taurus, you guys, this feels very much like a person, but you're held up here. You're held up with the Four of Cups. This isn't like the typical imagery in the Four of Cups, you know, where you're looking, the person's looking very solemnly at three cups on the ground and there's one cup coming from behind them that they didn't expect to see, or that maybe they're missing that because they're so focused on disappointment. All 4 cups are lined up here, ready to be filled. And it's just, I kind of feel like in some way you are aware of your emotions and your energy going forward, that you feel like you do need to bring love into the situation. There's a sense of being vulnerable to do that too, right? There is a sense of being vulnerable to do that. Your cards are quite impressive moving forward. So this is where you're sitting, right? The universe is saying bring love into the situation, bring love into your heart, bring love into the energy around you as you move forward here. Because the energy is gaining momentum. I'm really building up to show you the cards that came out. The energy is gaining momentum. I don't know how long it felt like it was taking for you to get to this point. Whatever it is, it feels like it's something that was taking a long time. And the vulture is literally here. Like, this is like, I feel like the last character, last energetic character that the universe is bringing forward to clear out anything that may have been a negative or heavy influence on this new thing, whatever this is. It could be a new relationship. It could be a new situation in your life and a new opportunity. It's definitely something new and magical for you with the Cosmic Egg. Now, all 3 cards are major arcana. You got the Judgment card, the Chariot, and the High Priestess. Wow. Wow. Like, do you see how the energy is gaining momentum? The Judgment, a rebirth here. This is very, very powerful. I don't know what you're doing, what you're going into. This is probably the most powerful energy I've seen all week, Leo. The most powerful. This is a rebirth. Almost as if being in the pot, like being in the heat of the moment and just being clear and open and alive again. And the Chariot is just telling us the momentum. The momentum. And this Chariot card only has 1 horse. A lot of the other decks, there's 2 horses, so there could kind of be like a delay in the movement because there's a choice to be made. I feel like the choice has been made and it is moving forward. And this lotus flower is just symbolizing to me like something beautiful coming up out of the depths of the water to hatch 3-dimensionally. You know, something from emotions and feelings. Whatever this is something that grows on emotions and feelings. So that's why you need to bring love into the situation. If you bring anger or hate or envy or distrust, anything like that, that's what's going to grow out of the water. Bring love into this situation. The High Priestess, I feel like you will be guided along the way. I feel like you will see, there'll be like synchronicities, there'll be symbols that pop up around you. Things will just be like, wow. And it'll start to make things clear. There will start to be clarity here for you, absolutely. Really a powerful, powerful energy. I'm going to do clarifiers. I'm first going to clarify your Cosmic Egg. And I'm going to do a whole different tarot to clarify the Cosmic Egg. Look at that split, Leo. The 2 of Cups and the 6 of Wands. Victory in something that can be very mutual here. Two of Cups and the 9 of Wands. Yeah, it's taken some time. It's taken time to get to this point, and you are so close. Energetically, like it is here. Okay, this Cosmic Egg. Let's get information about the Cosmic Egg for Leo. The Cosmic Egg for Leo. It's the 10 of Pentacles. It's like the happiness. It's the stability. It's a home life. It's success. It's triumph. She sits high up on this dragon and she can see forever. Clear sailing, I want to say. It's clear sailing here. This is really nice. Okay, the 3 of Swords. What is the 3 of Swords all about for Leo? It's the underlying here. The moon and the four of actually, well, the four of pentacles came up. I think it did. The four of pentacles and the moon. I'm still getting the same message with it. So the four of pentacles is really not moving, not taking any action. It is, you know, being about stable, being stable and balanced and working on that. And the four of cups, you can also, like, fours are about that. Like bringing some harmony back here, getting some more stability and balance, which is part of the manifestation process. That's part of making it successful. So you are doing the right thing. However, there's an unknown here with the moon card. There's an unknown, and part of that is what's causing this pain. In the Three of Swords, you've created balance and stability. You are creating balance and stability for yourself, but there's no movement into the unknown. And that's almost like it's not allowing the heart to sing. It's not allowing the heart to sing. The Four of Wands is at the bottom of that deck. Celebration and some sort of partnership here. Okay, teeny tiny tarot. I don't know that I need to clarify much of this stuff. It seems pretty like open and out there right now. And I'm not surprised the way your cards were just flying out and exactly the number of cards that I was looking for. I would like to get more information about this deer. It's something keeping you up at night. Well, I think we could kind of see that. Like, time to release negativity. All thoughts about this, whatever this is, Leo. See, this deer, it represents, it's keeping you up at night. It's overthinking. It's thinking the worst. It's wanting to charge forward. But wait a second. I don't know how to balance what it is that I want to do here. There's different options that I need to think about. There's different things that I need to balance here. What do you need to balance? How can, you know, that's going to be different for everyone. What is the best way for Leo to bring balance? What is the best way for Leo to bring balance? The Strength card and the Devil. Okay, Leo, there you are. Strong, powerful Leo. But this is an inner strength. This isn't the strength that people see. This is a strength that comes from within when no one's around. That is the most powerful strength. And because that is dealing with the devil here. The devil is making you feel trapped. The devil is in the details, right? I think you've overanalyzed all of the details. And that's made it feel like a very, like you're stuck. You're stuck and you can't move forward. You're moving forward. The universe is moving you. Like the energy is gaining momentum here. So it's being strong enough to look. It's being strong enough to release. Like there's so much to release when there's a lot of overthinking going on in a situation. The Nine of Pentacles. One and only one card flipped. The Four of Wands again. Yeah, I said it. It is someone that you see a future with. This is someone that is like a celebration and partnership is the Four of Wands. It can be a soulmate connection. Anyone who likes the twin flame stuff. It's a twin flame thing. It could be. Because this is like, this feels like it's a heavy energy that's been needed to be released for a while. This Judgment. There's a rebirth here. And the fact that the vulture is there for this is so ideal. It's not even funny. Oh my gosh. The rebirth is your Three of Swords into the Seven of Pentacles. You are finding a new way to heal this broken heart. And you're going to find a rebirth here. You're going to find a new way to move past this broken heart. You're analyzing your assessments. Do it more from the heart though. Don't overthink it. Don't overthink it because the Chariot is taking you. Wow. It's taking you to be the King of Wands. Whether you're ready for it or not, you're about to become you and fully, wholly, absolutely you with this Chariot. You are moving into your energy, your strength, your power. The High Priestess. Wow. The Knight of Swords and the Page of Pentacles. Like you were driven towards this High Priestess energy. You're driving yourself towards this High Priestess energy. The High Priestess energy too is about finding the truth and the clarity. You're also allowing yourself to be driven by the High Priestess. You know, when I said like the synchronicities, the signals and symbols, like just things, and going with your gut, like going with your own intuition. Like, is this a good day to do it? What is a good day to do? What should I do today? Like just really getting into tune. But you were really driving yourself towards this. With the Page of Pentacles, this is a brand new experience and energy. You're going to feel a bit like a kid again. You're going to feel like a student. You're going to be learning about yourself and learning about someone else here. The Seven of Swords is at the bottom. You know, it looks like you're walking away from something. I hope that you're walking away from the broken heart. I hope that's the choice that you're making. Because if you walk into love, if you bring love into a situation, if you move in love and only in love, only good things can come of it, right? Only good things can come of it. Even if it's just to get clarity on a situation. If you've been sitting in the unknown, because it seems like you have been, with these two cards, that there has been an aspect of sitting in the unknown for a while, that can weigh on the heart. That can weigh on the mind, and you need to move forward. Oh, I still have one more quick. What is the advice for Leo? Look at that split. There's that moon again. But the Ten of Cups. So maybe the happiness is in the unknown. Well, are you happy in the unknown? No, are you happy? Is moving into the unknown, so then you'll know, right? So there's the question. Are you happy now, not moving into that unknown? So advice for Leo. Advice for Leo. Advice for my pussycats. Advice for the pussycats. God, that's a lot of cards, but you know how I feel. Holy cow. Man. What's going on here? Yeah, wow. Okay, so we have the Emperor. Followed by, this is advice, followed by the Tower. Now right behind the Tower is actually good energy. Right behind the Tower you have the Page of Pentacles. Again, it's very new learning, explorative energy. The Page of Cups, very new explorative energy. Heart. Cups are feelings and emotions. Pentacles are very three-dimensional, like things here in the now. Like this is happening now for you. And it's learning. It's being a student in life, being a student in this experience, because this is a new experience for you with this Page of Cups. The Page will bring love into the situation, right? The Hanged Man. Like, look at this. Now we have the Hanged Man. The Knight of Swords. That is very like just sitting there trying to figure it out, not doing anything, just overthinking everything. The Ten of Cups. The Queen of Pentacles, and the Hermit. This is advice, or at least the final word here, from the universe. Be a leader in your life with this Emperor. And it's interesting because the Emperor and the Tower are both Aries energy. So take on that. Take control over your life. Sometimes things need to be shaken up so that you can have control in your life again. And that puts you into two brand new energies, brand new start right after a Tower. The Page of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. Brand new start. Maybe you've already been through that too. You can see how you see in this timeline. See how you play out in this timeline? Because then, after you, it's almost like this shook you. You may be dealing with an Aries that perhaps shook you somehow also. And it puts you into this learning energy, these new feelings. And then you're sitting in with the Hanged Man and the Nine of Swords. Gosh, overthinking this. Like, I don't know what to do about this. I don't know, you know, just it's throwing you for a loop. But then we get the Ten of Cups with the Queen of Pentacles, which is telling me, I think your deeper instinct is telling you here that this does lead to happiness. And with the Queen of Pentacles, very stable, very nurturing energy. That's who this is. That's that, right? Oh yeah, and the Nine of Swords was associated with that card as a clarifier. And then the Hermit. This is very contemplative energy. But look at how the Hermit moves towards the Queen of Pentacles. Look at how the Hermit moves quietly towards the Queen of Pentacles. So perhaps if you've been in Hermit mode, you're now moving towards what you find or feel is a very balanced, happy, nurturing energy for you. It's good. It's good. The bottom of this one is the Six of Cups. Soulmate energy, also someone from your past. Past life, past this life, past life. There we go. There, did we bring the gangsta down, Leo? Did we bring that gangsta down? I hope we did. Yeah. This is good. It's good energy. Remember, your energy is gaining momentum, so what emotions and feelings are you taking with you as the universe projects you towards something? There you go. Thanks, Leo. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Until next time, do be gentle with yourselves. Bye.